the market is turning around and trending for the upside. We see $104,000 on the Bitcoin price today. We're seeing stuff like XRP pump on the back of rumors of altcoin reserves utilizing tokens like XRP. So where is the money going to rotate next? Obviously, AI and AI agents are here. They're here to stay throughout the cycle, but these things come in seasons. What narratives could the money move into next? I have two obvious narratives that I think will play out over the course of Q1, especially after Trump gets into office and with some big upcoming catalysts in these two niches. We'll also talk about AI. We'll talk about meme coins. So let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. Like the video down below and subscribe to the channel for more every day and every week here on In the Game. We got you covered from gaming, AI, meme coins, and more. And a big shout out to all of our sponsors here on In the Game. We have some amazing sponsors from Funtico, Ledger, FOMO, Moon Tropica, and our exchange partners. Look, you need a trusted source and a trusted partner to trade with in this market. So I place all of my trades, long, shorts, leverage, whatever the case is, on Blowfin. Easy in, easy out. Withdrawals always been paid out as well. No KYC. Massive for anyone here, especially in the US. Like, I'm in the North America region. I really can't use these KYC exchanges like a Bybit or a KuCoin or anything like that. So Blowfin is a great fit for me to be able to place all my trades. No KYC. So check out Blowfin in the link down below in the description. I believe there's a sign up bonus for you as well if you sign up with Blowfin. And I want to give a big shout out to Nexus. If you're not using the best market tracker, portfolio tracker in all of crypto, you can check it out in the link in the description below, whether directly with nexuslabs.gg or with the WAP link that's in the description below. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. Obviously, we are seeing the market do pretty crazy things over the last couple of days. A big uptrend. I mean, look, last week or about a week and a half ago, we were looking at $92,000 on the Bitcoin price, and everyone thought that this thing was over. All of a sudden, it's like Trump wasn't talking about crypto. Like, the big picture we talk about on this channel all the time, the big picture is what you need to focus on and prioritize. And you're seeing stuff like XRP up 41% on the week. Now, this comes off the back of a potential US-based crypto reserve prioritizing coins such as Solana and XRP. So this gave a big boost to the XRP price. And if I'm not mistaken, I am not an XRP holder. I think we had hit all-time highs on XRP during this pump at $185 billion market cap. So shout out to anyone who's been a long-time XRP army person. Personally, I don't hold any XRP. I'll be straight up with you. So that's not something that really affects me. Obviously, I have Solana bags, which is also a part of the potential reserve. But look, it's been a great day and a great week for altcoin bounces. We see Seed World up 22%, one of my favorite plays I talk about on this channel quite a bit. Neo Tokyo's Bytes up 35% on the weekly, trending upwards quite nicely. We see other coins like Lingo, coins like Vulcan Forge, Desync having a little bit of a jump on the daily as well. But we're gonna go over in this video the narratives we're seeing unfold right now, the best way to get exposure to cross narratives as well as the narratives I think are going to play out next. So let's go ahead and keep it quick in this video because I don't want to waste anyone's time. And on top of that, I'm just excited because I do think that one of these niches is about to explode after Trump gets into office. And on top of that, just another bullish news bit here with Coinbase launching Bitcoin loans for US users. This is massive. So I know a lot of people, and look, the wealthy do this. They take loans against assets so they don't have to pay taxes on those assets, right? So it's a way to liquidate and get a little bit of cash without paying capital gains tax, quote unquote. So people leverage this all the time. So Coinbase is doing Bitcoin loans. And with how big Coinbase is, this is not a Celsius situation. This is not a BlockFi situation. I actually think this is much more sustainable. So something to keep our eyes on as well. And then I hope you guys are using Phantom Wallet on Solana because Phantom Wallet, thrilled to share, they've raised $150 million Series C at a $3 billion valuation, which is co-led by Sequoia and Paradigm. I mean, Paradigm over the last 12 months has done some of the biggest TGEs in all of crypto. I think this is clearly indicating an upcoming token launch for Phantom. So create your Phantom ID. Make sure you're using Phantom. Check out the trending pages. I've been using Phantom for years in multiple wallets, multiple devices. I'm set for this, but guys, if you're not using the Phantom wallet already, this is a sign. And look, more than anything, we're not even looking to hunt airdrops here on this channel as much. Like, we've given you great alpha on airdrops in the past, like Super Champs, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which is coming up, RKL, which we're going to talk about in this video as well. But look, Phantom, $150 million raise. Capital is ripe in crypto right now. People are ready to get into it. Funds and institutions and VCs, they're still hungry for these opportunities. This just shows you, at this point of the cycle, with how early we deem it in the bull market, I think we have so much upside to come from here, and the capital we're going to see hit the space over the next 12 months is going to be astronomical. So let's jump into it. I put this tweet out last night, and this is basically the video basically will base off of this tweet because, you know, AI agents and AI infrastructure right now, I do think it has so much room to grow. If we go back over to Nexus, go to the dashboard, you're able to see at the top here, the top niches. So you see memes, AI, RWA, and gaming. So AI is still about 40% or actually more like 70% undervalued versus RWA, and almost 3x undervalued versus the meme coin overall market cap. Agents are about $18 billion of the AI market cap. I think there's a lot of room to grow there. We see NVIDIA talking about how AI agents are the future. Franklin Templeton talking about how AI and crypto are going to be one of the biggest niches in the future. So that's unfolding right underneath our noses. So if we go back to the watch list and we look at some AI plays, obviously, you know, the AI niche has been absolutely rocketing. We see stuff like Virtuals, AI16Z, 𝗏 starting to trend upwards. 𝗏's probably my favorite high market cap AI token. AIXBT, Echelon Prime up 20% on the week. 𝗟𝗩𝗪, I think this is a pretty good opportunity at 250. It's down 14% on the weekly. Humans AI, one of my favorites, up 18% on the weekly. And I think a lot of these still have room to grow. So if you're feeling late on AI, I wouldn't necessarily say that you're late on AI whatsoever. I think that market cap is going to grow and eclipse potentially what we see currently for meme coins. I'm not going to go out there and say AI market cap is going to flip meme coins because I really don't believe that. If we just look at the top of the market in the analytics tab here on Nexus, you see stuff up here like Doge with 60 billion. I mean, Dogecoin alone is worth more than the entire AI market cap sector. So it's going to be very hard for it to flip meme coin market cap in entirety, especially if we see a bull run play out and we see Dogecoin double from here. We see Shiba Inu have a run, which is sitting at $14 billion. Like, once we see that unfold, it might be hard for them to flip the meme coin market cap. However, I totally see it eclipsing that $100 billion mark, which gives you a lot of upside at this point in time on AI tokens. For me, the ones in the agent sector that I would be stacking are Agent, which launched with Seedify. I'd be looking at BitTensor 𝗏. I'd be looking at Virtuals, AI16Z, Prime, GPU, Heart. I like Render as well as Neural AI. Those are my top plays. Those are the ones that I'm really deep into. Lower market cap ones that I would look at are AI 9000 as well as Neuron, the AI Arena token, pardon me. So moving on back to this tweet, because I don't want to harp too much on the AI space. AI right now is super hot. We've covered it quite extensively here on this channel. And like I just mentioned, I think it's going to undoubtedly lead the narratives this cycle, right alongside meme coins. I think AI is here to stay. AI is going to crush it. But you want to be positioned for the next narrative. So people have been preaching about AI for years, waiting for it to explode in crypto. Now AI agents and AI infrastructure is exploding in crypto. So what is going to happen next? Because these things happen in waves. There's AVAX season, Cardano season, AI season, gaming season, RWAs, meme coin, trench season, all this stuff. They happen in little waves. They come and they go and then they come back, right? So when we're looking ahead, I would be shocked if these two niches don't explode over the next couple of months and have a little bit of a quote unquote season during this cycle. So in a couple of days, we're seeing Trump hit the office. And to me, I think RWA is undoubtedly one of the narratives that's going to pump. I think that real use case, real utility, backed by real assets, I think that's going to be a priority. And you can look at those projects much more sustainable when you're looking at like an Ondo or a Mantra than like the common coin that's popping up on Pump Fun every given day, right? So for me, as I mentioned, I would be shocked if there's not a move in RWA post-Trump into office, and then we'll get into the next narrative in just a second. So with the priority, with the crypto strategic reserves, I think they're going to want to push forward a lot of these real projects that are backed by real assets. And if we're looking at the RWA space, for me, obviously, as far as tokens live in the market, I don't have a ton of exposure here. However, I do think there are some really good plays to be had if we can get this loaded here. Otherwise, I'll just go to my normal watch list and we will get Mantra pulled up here. My top AI or RWA position is Mantra, the 𝗏 token, sitting at $3.7 billion market cap. I still think this has loads of upside, but if you're looking for lower market cap exposure into the RWA space, I completely understand that. And I have two plays, one that is launching soon, and then one that is currently out there that I'm allocated into. So obviously, like I said, I love Mantra. It's my biggest bag. And as someone who's not an RWA specialist, it's one that I'm holding, gives me exposure to RWA. If RWA pumps, it's a sector leader. I think it's going to have crazy times during those time periods. But for me, I'm not going to spread my bags super wide like I do in gaming and AI and meme coins. I'm much more in depth with those coins in my day-to-day processes. So for me, I'm holding Mantra, but another one that I am holding is Lingo. So Lingo, this was one of the most hyped tokens to come out of the market in the last 6 months, as far as they've raised a lot of money, they flipped the script, they went DEX only, now they're on centralized exchanges, as you can see here with KuCoin, Gate.io, Mexi, Bitmart, Uniswap. They just got listed yesterday, I believe, on BitTrue, and I think that this potentially could get those tier 1 listings eventually, stuff like Binance, etc. Lingo is the first RWA-powered rewards ecosystem for the next billion in Web3. It's a rewards token combined with RWA. And if you look at the graphic here, more loyalty rewards, community trading volume, real estate, loyalty, more community, higher trading volume, more real estate. And it's like a flywheel effect. They all go in depth together. And if we go look at the Lingo token, which I know is a trending token today, because once again, I think RWA will play out this cycle as one of the most sustainable and one of the biggest narratives. Now, if you were a member of Nexus, you actually got in on Lingo in the pre-sale. It was one of our biggest fundraisers to date. It's doing very well at this point in time. My favorite thing about this token, there's no VC money. If RWA blows up this cycle, I mean, Lingo at 50 mil, with the hype that they have, the marketing capabilities that they have, the funding that is in this coin that is still looking for upside. I mean, I think Lingo can do crazy numbers this cycle, and it's starting to trend up. We have an 8% gain on the daily and is looking pretty good on the weekly as well. So Lingo is one of the plays that I'd be looking at that's out there in the market currently. So like for me, I'm in Lingo at 50 mil, but I also have a blue chip RWA project in Mantra, 𝗏, the 𝗏 token at 3.5 bill. So I have one of the sector leaders, and then I have a super low market cap, a little bit higher risk here, obviously, when you're taking on a low market cap coin. But I really think that this one could 5-10x if RWA catches fire in the right market. You could see this coin do crazy numbers. So Lingo, we airdrop farmed this for you guys right here on this channel. We got our people over at Nexus on our launchpad involved, and I do think that Lingo is probably my favorite low market cap RWA play in the entire market. And then my upcoming RWA play would be 𝗏𝗡𝗥. I actually had the pleasure to talk with this team before this partnership was announced. Obviously, Super's one of my biggest gaming bags and one of my highest conviction gaming positions for this cycle. But 𝗏𝗡𝗥 is also doing a similar thing with real estate. And as you can see here, they have over 150,000 users and support from industry leaders like the co-founder of USDT, Remax's CEO, and Microsoft. So 𝗏𝗏𝗥𝗏, I believe they launch here in just a couple of weeks on January 28th. They might be having some sort of a public sale, but in general, this is the one I'm most looking forward to that is upcoming. And then in the market right now, I'm allocated into Mantra and Lingo. I think those have tons of upside at this point in time, and that is where I'm staking my positions, quote unquote. Not actually staking them, but that's where I am holding my positions in the RWA sector. Once again, I'm not an RWA aficionado, expert, but I do foresee this being a massive niche. So I'm allocated into a high cap and allocated into a low cap. And then I have been looking forward to 𝗏𝗏𝗥𝗏, which is coming up here for property investment and ownership at the end of January. Let's go back to my tweet here and talk about the other niche that I think could blow up in Q1, which is gaming. And look, hustle, here we go, talking about gaming again. Gaming so down bad. I understand the sentiment. Look, gaming has been a rough time period for the last 10 months. I mean, gaming has not had its season. It has not had a big pump. There has not been a big catalyst. Off the grid came, and then the hype's kind of gone away because there's no token, there's no economy. And once there's an economy live there, I think you're going to see things come to fruition and actually get lively in the crypto gaming space. So gaming in the couple of months, I think there's going to be some big token launches with Gunzilla, the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗏 token as well. And it pays to be positioned in a range of narratives, right? And you don't want to start bag chasing all of the current narratives. It happened in meme coins, and a lot of people are down bad because they got into the meme coin hype late. And those meme coins have taken big dips now that AI is in the forefront. And the same thing's going to happen. It all happens in waves, as mentioned. So you need to be prepared for this, and it pays to be early. So one of the things that I'm seeing here today that can give you access, and we've talked about 𝗓𝗏𝗘 so much on this channel. This is not a new coin. This is nothing new. But 𝗓𝗏𝗘, when you're looking at your positions now, this gives you exposure to two things. It gives you the exposure to the current meta narrative, which is what? AI agents, okay? So as you can see here, over the last 5 months, 6 months, you're seeing 𝗓𝗏𝗘 with an average return on 19 IDOs of 414%. Well, what are a lot of these launches? A lot of these launches are AI. They launched Agent, they launched DeFi, they launched DTR-XBT, they launched Kira, and the average return on these has been 5 to 10x, as their average return over the last 6 months is about 414%. And these are all fully unlocked rounds. There's no vesting, you get it all in one clip. You can do what you want with your tokens. So as much as people have complained in the past about, oh, why would I buy 𝗓𝗏𝗘? They only give me this allocation. The thing about it is these rounds right now for 𝗓𝗏𝗘 are printing. And it doesn't take a lot to make a lot in this market with the way that these launches are going. And we're seeing 𝗓𝗏𝗘 trend back upwards, up to $2. I think last time that gaming was hot, this thing was sitting around $4 or $5. So for me, 𝗓𝗏𝗘, you're getting exposure to the future gaming run. You're getting exposure a little bit on overarching standpoints to their other token, SeedWorld, which we love. SeedWorld is about a $12 million market cap. Big catalyst for them coming up on the 21st with the Vanguard rebirth. So I'm curious to see what this turns into. But in reality, just like looking at the 𝗓𝗏𝗘 token, this is going to give you future exposure to when gaming gets hot, and it gives you current exposure to AI agents. And then if you can invest, if you're in a jurisdiction that allows you to invest, this is a no-brainer. I mean, all of these launches have been absolutely rocketing whenever they come to market. So 𝗓𝗏𝗘 is a play that blends the lines at this point in time and is one I would definitely be looking at. Obviously, in the gaming sector, we have Parallel, the Prime token. They're hosting what is going to be one of the biggest in-person gaming events that we have seen to date. $250,000 in prizes at the HyperX Arena in Las Vegas with Off the Grid and Shatterline. These are the 3 top games in crypto. Say what you want. You might not like Off the Grid. You might not like Shatterline, or maybe you don't like card games with Parallel. But these are the 3 top games and 3 top ecosystems right now in crypto gaming as far as a quality perspective goes. And of course, you guys know I love the Prime token. This also blends the lines, and that's super important. And ironically, 𝗕𝗪𝗏𝗏's founder replied to one of my tweets last night. Actually, the tweet that we have pulled up here. Let me go ahead. He believes that the converging narratives will fly as agents start to make their way into other narratives. Metaverse/gaming and AI equals S-World. And reality, a lot of projects are doing this, right? Echelon Prime with Wayfinder, Echelon Prime with their Parallel Colony game coming up. There's a lot of good things in the pipeline for these projects that are blending the lines. We have 𝗏𝗏𝗏 AI, which is about to harness a new technology using AI and AI agents inside of the 𝗏𝗏𝗏 ecosystem. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has actually been having a pretty good price action week as well. We look at GOAT Gaming. What if you could own a gaming champion that competes, creates, and earns for you 24/7? These are the alpha goats, AI agents that redefine the future of gaming. Imagine you could train an AI to play games for you in the background. Maybe you're not a gamer, and maybe the gaming niche doesn't captivate you. Look, I used to be able to sit here and play video games. I played competitive Call of Duty for a decade. I understand the grind that it takes. And now in my late 20s, I don't have the time to sit here and just play video games all day and grind and get all of it that I want, because time is of the essence, right? I got content to create. I got calls. I have businesses to run. I have a software product to run. I have NFT collections. There's a lot of things going on. So for me, if I can train a champion to go earn for me, and the alpha goats are going to do that. So I'll have more information on this coming up as well. But this is the type of stuff, converging metas. And I love that from 𝗏𝗏𝗏's founder. And you can get that from tokens like S-Fund, S-World, Prime, Neuron, coming up with Avalon, Today the Game. Lots of good tokens out there right now that you can get a little bit of a blend of gaming and AI. But just in general, I think Ronin, Beam, Prime, Super, you guys know those coins. And I do think that run is coming up around the corner when we see, I literally got a message this morning about upcoming catalyst in gaming from one of the projects I talked about in this video with mainnet and token launch. So it's around the corner. And I think post-Trump in office, we're going to see RWA run. And then at the end of Q1, I wouldn't be surprised to see gaming run. We have RKL moving over to Ronin, a very bullish catalyst for RKL. They're backed by Steph Curry, Paul George. They have a Gatorade partnership. Slam Magazine invested in this. And now they're moving over to Ronin, one of the most loyal communities out there. This was a major move whenever we're talking about RKL. I got you guys into the Fame airdrop program the second that this launched as well, so I hope you guys took advantage of that. Look, there's a lot of good stuff going on in gaming. It has been a little bit quiet, but at the end of the day, gaming is just loading up for a huge run whenever this does come through the door. Other tokens down here in this range, I like Altura, Nakamoto Games, I've always been a fan of. Moving down the ladder here, I think Super Champs, Xborg is one of my top positions. Look, I'm very well allocated in the gaming space, and I do think that this run will come through at the end of Q1. Once we do see a major token launch or a mainnet launch that kicks off the degen aspect plus real product side of gaming. So that's what I'm looking at this point in time. When it comes to meme coins, I'm still in the same positions. My 2 main trades right now are MLG. I think MLG could benefit from a meme coin resurgence or could benefit massively from a gaming resurgence. And then Calvin. Look, Calvin's holding this $5 million range very nicely. And I think Calvin will go to 10, 15 mil in the short term. My target is $25 million for this coin. I think that Calvin and the Cabal with some of their partnerships coming up, and it's an AI agent, and it's going to be trading. I already said too much, but there's a mechanism here that's going to take supply of Calvin off the market, and it's going to be super, super bullish. So guys, that is about it for today's content. I do have one more side note if you're still with me 24 minutes into this video. I've been brainstorming some different content ideas. I really understand with gaming being so slow that it's hard to sit here and come up with new updates in the gaming space every single day when other narratives are moving way faster. And despite, we've given countless wins over time on this channel, The normal market coverage, I could understand that it's a little repetitive at points. So, what I'm investing in, it's great, but we could spice it up a lot on this channel. So I'm going to be doing a little more in real life style content as well. Not necessarily like not crypto. It's all going to be crypto based, but it's revolving 100% around crypto, around workflow, behind the scenes, life, while chatting the markets, giving some alpha, taking you guys through a normal day, what it's like to run my software product, take calls, the day in the life of a crypto, YouTuber, whatever the case is. Not just sitting at the desk showing you guys my screen. And this is in addition to this current content. This is not going away. This is the staple of this channel, is giving you guys alpha, giving you guys information, keeping you all up to date across all the major sectors in crypto. But at the end of the day, I understand that like coming up here 3-4 times a week, sometimes things don't materialize in gaming that quickly. So we'll go ahead and change it up a little bit. Not always just sitting at the desk showing you guys what I'm looking at in the markets. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comment section down below. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all on the next one. As always, play well, my friends, and stay bullish, my friends.